So I'm going to go ahead and turn the webcam off on this one so we can see the whole screen. So we're in this part of the video, we're going to do examples 1 to 8, and we're just going to learn about how to determine if a function is positive, negative, 0, or undefined based on the circle that we built. So if you didn't have a circle, I did put an extra circle out there just in case, so you can at least look at it to refer to it during the lesson. So if you notice out here in this outer orange band, we have this mnemonic device. All is positive. Students, which is sine and cosecant, are positive. So that means if you, whatever trig function lands in this quadrant, that means that if it's sine or cosecant, the value of it will be positive. If it's anything else, the value will be negative, okay? In quadrant 3, the only things that get to be positive are tangent and cotangent, and I use take to remember it. And then cosine and secant are the only things that are allowed to be positive in quadrant 4, and we use calculus as the mnemonic. So the mnemonic is all students take calculus. All right, so let's look at where these things are. So it looks like my first one is I have to have a negative 135 degrees. So I need to figure out where that really is. So I can either try to count it backwards, or I'm going to add 360 to it. And let's see. So we've got 3 is going to be at 225 degrees is really what's coterminal to that, just like we learned the other day. So right here would be a negative 135 degrees. So I notice that I am in quadrant 3, we're looking for sine. So that means that because tangent and cotangent are positive, sine has to be negative. All right, cosine of 405. Well, I noticed that 405 is bigger than 360, so to get something coterminal, I'm going to subtract 360 from it. So 405, I'm using my calculator to check because it's late. 405 minus 360 would be 45. So cosine of 45 would be coterminal. So here's where I am. I am in quadrant 1, so I know that everything, no matter which one it is positive. And all I'm doing is trying to figure out the sign right now. All right, tangent of 315, 315's on there. Tangent in quadrant 4, only thing allowed to be positive is cosine and secant, so tangent in quadrant 4 is negative. Cotangent of 2 pi. Well, 2 pi is a quadrant angle, so that means I need to go up and look at my table. So I'm going to look for cotangent of 2 pi in my table, and notice it says that it is undefined. So I'm just going to write undefined. And for our purposes right now, you get to use that table. Okay? All right, let me go orange. Cosecant of pi over 4. Pi over 4 is in quadrant 1. We like that because, hey, everything's positive in quadrant 1. Secant of 11 pi over 4. Ooh, 7 pi over 4. Ooh, I don't have 11 pi over 4. So either I can count it. So I can go 7 pi over 4, 8 pi over 4, 9 pi over 4, 10 pi over 4, 11 pi over 4. Something's wrong. I didn't count right. 10 pi over 4, 11 pi. Something looks wrong on my thing. Let me count that again. I'm sorry. I'm going to get rid of all these colors on here. It's too much. And my circle has some pink lines in there that I don't like right now. All right, so let's count this again. So this would be, we're at 8 pi over 4 right here. I can also just subtract 8 pi over 4, so we'll use that to check. So then this would be 9 pi over 4, 10 pi over 4, 11 pi over 4 puts me here. So let's check that out. If I subtracted 8 pi over 4, I do in fact get 3 pi over 4. So I know I landed in the right spot. So I'm in quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, secant is not allowed to be positive, it's negative. So I know that this is negative. All right, tangent of 90. 90 is a quadrant angle, so I'm going to go up to my table. The tangent of 90 looks like it is undefined, so I would write undefined on that one. And abbreviations are fine. All right, cotangent of negative 45. So there's 2 ways I could do this. I could add 360 and figure out what it's coterminal to, or I could just go down, count down 1. So I know I'm in quadrant 4, okay, 145 degree wedge down, meaning that in quadrant 4, cotangent, apparently I picked all the negative ones today, is not allowed to be positive, so it has to be negative.